Oh
Lord.
session.
Oh, we starting now? Oh shit. Hold on, I should probably record.
You haven't done the thing for me.
Oh shit, yeah, no. Wait, shut off that music. Turn that music off.
Okay.
What do you need me to do?
Alright, down the line real quick. Just say your name real loud. Brendan, go.
I already did it.
Do it anyway! Right. Tyler. Alright, Angelo.
What am I supposed to
I'm
say?
eating egg rolls.
Alright.
say
Aura.
Do you need me to be loud?
Just fucking... Sure. Cool.
I
Alright,
Good.
we're good.
Awesome.
Okay, you can start now. What did you send me, Aura?
Probably just part of me. Anyways,
Why? Pretty.
And
Are we
why
all
do you
good?
not
Are we
do a
are
mic
we all
check?
good?
Because you're not gonna be on mic for the most part. Sorry. Sorry. Love you, brother, but no. Okay, I think we're all good. Go ahead.
all right. I was kidding at first, but would you want to do the recap, Angela?
No. I don't remember
Okay,
shit.
that's why I was kidding.
Would you...
Alrighty, mates.
Are you going to? Cool.
Last session, I probably don't even have to recap most of it. Either, pretty much all you guys did was wake up in the tower of Fivis's home. You guys, after holding a platitude of different snoopings around his house, he showed you, Rosalie, a couple of fantastical things that happen when you fiddle with magic. And a lot of them kind of remind you of how insane your magic is. After the fact, you guys finally made your way out and attempted to make it back to town. On your way there, you were met with a couple instances of events. You ran into a giant tree that parted the trees almost like a sea as it walked its way past you all, and you all went into hiding before it could ever catch its eyes on you. And this is when you, Bobbert, discovered a little trinket that Fivis has and owns. I'm sorry, Bert. His bag of housing. Trademarked. And you pretty much discovered that it's a bag of holding that you can literally live inside. Realizing that the housing crisis has been solved, eventually you made your way out of the bag after the stomping outside had ceased, and as everyone else went to hide, as the giant tree passed, you all exited your hiding spaces to find that Bobbert and Fivis were missing, or at least the bag they hopped into were. And as you all tried to find and search for each other again, you met with another foe in the forest. The entangled wolf. One of your old enemies at this point tried to pin you against the cursed wall that was just going to kill you with a bunch of spells, along with the wisps. So, getting your final revenge, you had one last battle with it. And eventually, Fivis was able to cast a spell on Bobbert's boots that allow him to get advantage on his saving throws that was given to him by Rosalie. Using these boots to pinpoint where Rosalie is, as one of them flew straight towards her, and by the end of the battle, hit her in the face.
It happens.
It happens.
With Bobbert getting the final kill, blowing the wolf to Kingdom Come, and Rosalie summoning a Modron to either the detriment of their battle or advantage, which both happened. And by the end of it all, Fivis collected a bit of the odd creature as the vines receded, and before you laid a slain, white-coated wolf. And as you all made your way back to the village, finally, using the compass, you made your way through the snowy-ridden forest and were met with destruction. As the town of Whispers had been ransacked by what you can assume was that gigantic tree, as there are holes in the top of buildings, there are huge stomping tracks that go through the main road of the town. I don't know why I use those interchangeably. And that lead off into the forest. And as you all made your way into town, you met with Edic, and he urged Fivis to check on his love, his beloved. And Edic filled you all in on what occurred as quick as he could, as a blood rage filled his eyes, and he bolted off after the gigantic organism. And as you all were left with nothing but destruction surrounding you, pick up where we left off. Off in the not too far distance of the main road, you can see the library with a pretty decent hole in it, and you see books almost flying out of it in what seems like the wind as snowfall begins to fall into the building. And as you see the doors swing open, you see Fivis run out. He looks to be in a slight panic, and you see he is walking back towards you guys with his head down and his hand kind of on his head, but he doesn't look like he's walking towards you as much as he looks like he's beginning a pacing. And as he thinks, he every once in a while gets up and looks around and yells, "Willow," calling her name, adding to the surrounding sounds of the rest of the village calling out other names, as it seems like people have gone missing. And after a while, Fivis runs back up to you guys. It's probably been about 2 minutes since you've been back in town at all. And he goes, Willow's gone. I think half the town is too. What are we gonna do? You saw that thing, right? If that did this, then how are we?
I put a hand on his shoulder and I say, I think you need to calm down, sir. Half the town disappeared. Yes, that is true. And Willow disappeared with them. That's true too. But you need to calm down. You're killing the vibe.
Fivis cries. This dude burst out crying. What the fuck?
What my companion here is trying to say is that staying calm is probably the best course of action. I know.
No, you're right. You're right. I just hope she's safe and everybody's safe.
I pat his back and I glare at Yeshua.
Barbara just looks confused at Yeshua, like, what?
What
You're
vibe?
arching the mellow, man. Willow is not like this.
What?
This is just. I recognize the problem here in that his energy is bad for team morale.
Do you see the town?
Here you are the problem.
The town
Kindly
is
stop.
bad for team morale.
You are not just a clown, you're the entire circus.
You're the entire fucking.
Well, if anything, that thing might be heading back to where it lives, or it might be collecting people for... Fuck, it was summer, right?
The presumed name of the dryad? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Bourbon so much. Damn.
Did you
Oh.
have soda or something?
No, I'm drinking water, man.
Ah, water.
Have you tried drinking soda?
I should. You're right.
Have y'all ever had carbonated water?
No, that shit sucks.
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
Have it with some lime, it cancels out. It tastes like radio static.
Awful.
That's what mineral water tastes like.
anyways.
Awful, just like
Sorry.
the destruction of the town. Let's keep
Right,
playing.
the town's destroyed. Oh!
As the panic around you kind of rises a bit after a few minutes from yelling out for missing people to a frustrated anger and sadness and crying and general screaming sometimes. You end up hearing loud clanking, loud banging.
Oh fuck, is it those assholes again?
I still want those suits.
It's almost like a hammer making contact with a metal surface almost.
Mm-hmm.
And you do hear it coming from a now opened big large almost garage door building. That same one that was the kiln's headquarters.
Mhm.
And you see as you make your way towards it that off to the road, almost in front of the Baron's household, there is just a scattering of metal parts.
Yeah.
And from what you can tell, it looks like one of them did not do too well. It looks like parts of one of their machines just spewing across the street in some sort of force. And the entire building looks almost like in ruin.
Mhm.
It looks like the whole back of it has fallen off or just fallen apart. And you see in the front part of this almost station that's still intact, you can see, I believe I just gave you K, is the name of one of the machine
Was it the pretty
riders.
boy?
And no, it was the girl.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you just gave us 2 himbos. I don't know what to tell you.
Good.
You said himbo 1, himbo 2.
Indeed.
You said elf man with no shirt, and then the chick. Like, that's it.
The elf girl with no shirt.
Indeed, sure. And you see that same girl with no shirt, sure.
What?
And she is pretty much she looks fucked up. She's got this scarring, she's bleeding out like the side of her arm, and she has that bandana up to her face, and you see she's pretty much repairing a broken suit that you saw she was
Mhm.
piloting earlier. But now it's not as in shambles as the one spewing across the street, but it does look dysfunctional.
Got you.
And as she hammers into it, you can hear her getting more and more frustrated and angry. Just work, stupid.
Okay, it's Bobbert time. I'll screw
Leans
you
over to
up.
Bobbert. Do you think mending can fix that?
Give me 30 minutes.
30 minutes tops.
30 minutes stops.
Cracks
Yes.
Knuckles out of my way.
And if you all
You-
walk up,
It's Bobbert time.
she ends up hearing you, and you see her crack her head and turn around really, really quickly. And she looks to be on guard.
Mhm.
And when you do, she goes, "Oh, it's you again."
If Bobbert's gonna fix the machine, can I go to stop the bleeding?
So, you guys didn't die out there? Cool.
Nope.
Cool. And
Looks
I
like you
suppose
almost died in
the
here.
new addition is the missing guy? Hey, I almost died, sure. But I was doing it to protect the town. Only this stupid hunk of machinery, she says as she hammers into it 3 times, actually held together.
Lydia, can I just make like a check just looking at it? I just want to be pog
How
and
funny
chat.
it is.
I just want to be pog and chat and fix it in my head, and then go off and fix it IRL.
Fix it in your head. Yeah, sure. You'd probably be able to identify a few key broken things.
Oh, man.
Like it's completely broken heat regulator, like it's completely severed arm.
Oh yeah, we got glue that back on.
Oh yeah, we can glue that.
We can glue
But,
that,
like,
it's alright.
I just need to get
I got
It's
some
funny
duct tape,
because
it's
the
alright.
heat regulator looks like it's just been decrepit and kind of broken for a while.
Oh, it's just been like that, I see.
But yeah, it's very much fucking been pummeled. It is broken in a general broken sense. I don't even think you'd need to make a check to know that. But you do think you can do something about it.
Of course, Bob would. Alright.
You've never really worked with this type of machinery, but you can identify a few key things that, just generally make sense.
Mhm.
And as you get closer to it, you see her kind of look at you, Bobbert, and go, "Whoa, whoa! What are you doing?"
Do you want to fix it?
I want to fix it. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm going to fix it?
You're gonna fix it.
Yes.
And how would you do that?
The tools.
And then she looks at your stored flamethrower and then back at the machine. Fine.
She turned southern.
Just been southern. I'm just bad at accents.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
But I'm gonna be watching the whole time.
Okay.
So don't try and pull anything. And she like squints her eyes and like backs up a bit. And you see as she backs up, they've got this big building now with just a collapsed roof throughout the entire spoon in the entire building. But it looks like they had, positions for the suits. They have their own suits that they wear in these suits that you do not see them wearing.
Suits within suits. Oh my god.
I mean, it just looks like general like combat wear. It doesn't look like another mech suit. They've got their own like upstairs, where you can assume is where they, sleep. But it is a general kind of firefighter building. It does look like it's meant to function that way.
That's pretty
Yes,
cool.
they even have a pole that goes down the side.
Hell
That's
yeah.
so cool. We love that.
We love that for them.
We love to see it.
And Bobbert, as you
Yes.
go into fixing up this machine, go ahead and roll me. What was it? It was your Tinker's Tools.
It'd be
Plus your
intelligence or
proficiency? Yeah.
So that was int +3? Just an int roll +3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we roll it. Do I get advantage because the himbo is helping?
She is not helping.
Himbo was gonna let you go do what you need to.
Okay.
She looks completely exhausted and
I'm sending good vibes. It's not gonna help you. But
Possibly-
I'm
Oh
sending good
my
vibes.
god, thank you.
possibly
for the
near
good vibes.
death. And like she does not know how to fix this thing right now.
Okay, let's see this blind. +3. +3 int, +3. Okay, well, that's for my int check, that's a 9. But if we add +3, that's a 12. If you can believe it.
All right, so
Wow.
12 in total.
I hope I can glue this together good enough.
How long are you willing to spend on those?
How long does it feel like it's gonna take?
Bobbert,
time do
as
we
you look
have?
at this machine, you can tell it's going to need a substantial repiecing back together. Some pieces don't even look like they're still here. Like they were, broken off in the middle of a battle somewhere.
Lost a few points. It's bad.
But it looks like you could probably get it operational within the hour. Maybe a little more.
Like halfway through, like 15 minutes in, I think I'm just gonna look at the group and go, need an hour, fellas. And just keep going. This shit bad.
Alright. It gives Yeshua some time to heal up then for a short rest.
Can we take a short rest, Theo? Or can they take a short rest, Theo? Please.
Bob
You'd like a short rest?
If we need one, that is.
If you need.
I personally don't. I think I'm okay, but everybody else I think should probably take one.
Well, if everyone else is taking one, you're gonna take one.
I mean,
so like,
yeah, but like I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
I will short rest.
Alrighty.
So I guess we're short resting.
With that, you guys go ahead and take a short rest.
I'm gonna see if I can help her and stop her bleeding, or at least bind her wounds. While Barker's
Sure.
working on this thing.
You see that she kind of like flinches away whenever you get close to her, and then sees that you're trying to help, and then squints her eyes, and then after a while, completely softens.
You can be pissy or you can get help. What do you want?
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're gonna be pissy, then be pissy. If not, sit down.
And a little bit into your short rest, honestly, a few minutes after Bobbert goes, I'm gonna need an hour. You do end up seeing the village get more riled, seeing them get more angry outside and kind of coalesce together. And after a while, you see one of them points your way. And after they do that, it gets a really loud, like in a loud yell.
Oh.
And then you see they just kind of fan out. And in a few minutes, you see them coalesce again. But now not all in one spot. Now they're all moving together. Full pitchforks and torches.
If it's towards
Marching
us,
their
I'm
way.
pissed.
Towards you.
Son of a fuck.
Oh.
Why does this always happen?
Yeah, ironically, it's always Bobbert's fault. I realize.
What do you mean?
He always suggests that they stay longer.
Oh, that's what you mean.
And then shit happened. I don't know why I thought shit wouldn't happen.
And
I just see the people
As-
showing up, and I'm just like, well, wordsmith. Just towards Aura. Get talking.
as the improvised mob makes their way towards the kiln headquarters,
Oh, okay.
I will not say your initiative, but
What
Bro.
the fuck did I miss while I was getting pizza?
Real.
there's a mob. There's a mob coming for you.
Why
You
is
are
there a
in-
mob?
I don't know.
We're fighting nature, not the government.
and-
No, I think
Why
they're
does
just
this
people.
you
always
see, these
happen?
people think they're fighting the government.
Why? Who made them think that?
It may be because I'm fixing shit. Sorry, fellas. Mom, not bad, fellas.
God damn it.
Sorry, Phil.
And
Never
after a
mind.
while, you hear yelled screams as they charge towards the building. And what would you like to do?
Oh shit.
They look angry. They look agitated. They look confused. But you're not sure if they're just gonna go straight to attacking.
Yeah.
But they are a mob.
Like Minecraft?
No.
Minecraft mob?
What do you guys want?
Worst.
Do you want try to be diplomatic and calm these people down? Or
Does Bobbert know what's happening?
Bobbert wouldn't know, I don't think. He's focusing on fixing.
That's a question for the DM. DM? Would Bobbert know what's happening? Mind you, he's making
Bobbert-
construction site sound. He always... Yeah.
Bobbert, you probably can identify that something is going on, but you can choose to acknowledge it and maybe take longer or just focus in on
Consider
whatever
it
you're
Can I-
doing.
Can I
would
go
you recognize?
faster? So like... Can I go faster?
Sure, you start to work a bit faster. Why not?
Because I feel like mech suit would be good to have in an angry mob situation.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. I guess we'll just try to get their attention. Aura?
Huh?
What does Thaumaturgy do again?
Thaumaturgy
Yeah.
is a wonderful spell who I only remember the few things of. Let me... Why did I
It
not have
makes
this open?
10 more seconds.
Oh, we're
One second.
timed, fellas.
Thaumaturgy is basically a loudspeaker.
Yeah, I can make my voice loud. I can change.
Can you make other people's voices loud?
Not by spell description, but if the DM would allow me, I could.
I will allow that. That's
Alright.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations. Your
I'll
voice
just
is
kinda-
now 3 times louder.
Yeah, I'll just try to like give you a look like, alright, and kind of rush on over to the outskirts of the mob. And just try to get their attention. By just yelling out, please, please, can we all just be civil for 5 seconds?
And you hear the entire crowd, riled, spewing, different, random chants of, like, you angered the forest, this is your fault, and,
Mm-hmm.
like, yellings of, my daughter is gone because of you, or,
Got you.
we've angered the forest god. Like, really, really dumb things that
Got you.
sound like they don't make sense if you think about them for longer than 2 seconds, but
Yeah.
in their heated state, I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together. Seems like they're pissed off at the kiln
Mhm.
for angering the forest.
Thank you, I guess, for DMing that, or pitting me that. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and get their
And-
attention. And I'm hoping
Go
at least a
ahead
few people will
and
notice.
roll me an intimidation.
Intimidation? I'm good at that.
Imitation.
Ooh, okay, so that
Intimidation as a
is...
treat.
That's 22.
22.
Mm-hmm.
You see, as you speak loudly into this elevated voice that reverberates through the town, the crowd stops
Tiny little me.
abruptly,
Little girl.
and you see a lot of them glance over to tiny little you.
They all start laughing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Some of them look worried, some of them look shocked, some of them surprised. Not a lot of them look like they're laughing.
Fair enough. Your fight is not with them. In all honesty, the forest...
What do you mean?
Well, if you let me
Of course
talk.
it's with them!
Not
they-
necessarily.
They angered the forest!
No, the
It's their
forest
reason.
is sick.
They're the reason!
The forest is sick. Something has corrupted it within. You being here and them being here had nothing to do with it.
And corrupted? But what are you talking about? Are we just supposed to believe you that you understand the giant tree creature that took my son?
If you do not remember when the trees had died, that liquid that spilled out of them. That darkness.
What are you on about?
That is
Seems
our
like
true
they do not
enemy.
remember about this darkness that was spewing out of the trees.
True. Fair enough. But that is the true sickness that we're trying to get rid of. After all, you being here, them being here beforehand, it wasn't a problem till now.
Well, it hadn't been a problem until these folks arrived. And then you see one dude like points to Kay as she stands in the building behind Bobbert. She's like staring at his work intently and then like glances over to the side. And then like worriedly looks and then back to Bobbert.
Bobbert's sweating.
And I assure you, if you try to destroy their machinery, the forest will not stop.
Well, I'm sure, but someone has to pay for my wife's death.
Damn.
Damn.
Doesn't the city pay for that kind of thing?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just some country bumpkin.
He didn't actually say that. He didn't. He
I
didn't.
pray to
That's
God,
not
no.
canonical. That's not canonical.
That's not canonical, right?
Not canonical. Not canonical.
Please
Not
stay,
canonical.
please stay psych right now.
He's just like right now.
Jesus.
That'd be hilarious.
And you see, after he says that, a lot of them go, "Yeah, someone has to pay." And it seems like all of them just assume that everyone is dead. They assume that this is a power far beyond them, and they are never seeing these people again, and everyone is dead. And you see Fivis pipe up, and he goes, "Everybody, please, calm. They're not dead." "Yeah, and how do you know that?" They can't be. They're not dead." Hey, that's the missing guy. Yeah, that's Fivis.
Oh, yeah,
You know something about that there forest? You know something that we don't? And you see Fivis kind of like, you see him freeze up. You see his shoulders go up to his head a little bit. And he goes, I mean, not exactly, but listen, all I can promise is that they're not gone. We'll get them back. And
slowly turns towards Fivis.
You see the bigger guy looks down at Fivis and he goes,
Oh.
You're hilarious. The man who went missing in the forest for weeks, leaving behind his newlywed. Yeah, you're going to save them all. I have faith in that. And then he spits over to the side of like Fivis. And you see him jump back. And it looks like the crowd is almost, they're not split now, but they don't seem like they're instantly going for Kay's throat, but they don't seem like their track has been curved. You have definitely gotten their attention, but it seems like they want something to blame for a situation that is out of their control.
Yeah. But people, killing somebody or hurting somebody that can possibly help us in the end is not the way to go. Sure, they hurt the forest before, but we still need as many bodies as we can.
As many bodies as we can for what?
To repair the city? To possibly have search parties to go out if needed? To do what we can with what we have left.
And you see after that, go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Hey, 20?
Yeah.
Good roll, good.
Hey!
So that's a 27.
Let's go. And you see after that, the guy just kind of pauses. He had his like finger out, pointed at you, like he had like Ace Attorney, thought he had you on the ropes, and then you sent it back to him. And you see the rest of the crowd just kind of murmurs and lowers their weapons and calms and discusses with each other. Yeah, we don't need more death. We don't need more bloodshed. And like the general, yes, that won't bring them back kind of aspect. And you see they do hold off their attack and the crowd calms down. And as you guys kind of stand guard outside of the building, you see the rage that was sparked has been dulled.
for a little bit.
And your pretty much acknowledgement of what they should do next kind of gave the little push of leadership they needed. And you see them start to go and repair things, go and pick up their homes, or look for belongings, or search for people in case they weren't taken and instead crushed by rubble or something. And it's bringing order to their chaos that they needed. And for a second in your mind, it kind of sparks the idea that it's like, wow, these guys cannot survive without Flint.
No.
You see why he's always tired. But after that, you guys go ahead and you see as you guys walk into the Kiln headquarters, Kay just like punches a button and the big like garage doors begin to close and then like stop like 3/4 of the way, and then she's like, whatever. So you get a little bit of sunlight. And as time passes, Bobbert, you finish repairing this large machine. And
hooray!
as you kind of resolder certain wires together, you see it almost and pops back to life. Not getting up on its own, but you see the engines of it start to whirl, and you hear Kay, who is now almost like across the station at the back window looking out at like the rest of the village. She hears, and you hear from across the thing just and she sprints from across the building to you and goes, you actually fixed it. My god. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Robert says with the thumbs up. Very sweaty. Very visibly sweaty.
Covered in all types of grease.
Whether it be from hard work or from from the panic.
And you see as she helps you reposition it up as this big thick suit, and has its like still broken pod window open, as she hops in,
Broken window,
and flips some switches, and she goes, "Oh, I missed you, Seaworthy. Thanks for fixing my strider. However I can repay that, I do not know, but whenever, wherever."
Okay.
But I guess for now I should go after my captain. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. And she kind of goes on and lets you know that Ferrith, the captain of their 3-man squadron, went off on his own after the tree.
That was stupid.
There's so
After-
many prideful people in this damn town.
Tell me about it. After the other Strider rider, Andrew, was kidnapped, along with the rest of the civilians.
I tell the party this.
And as you guys all learn of this, it has now been about say
Hour 15.
It has been about an hour. Yeah.
Mhm.
About an hour 15. Yeah, because Bobber did that. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yep. Been about an hour 15 for you guys. And you do kind of get this like feeling of Fivis in the corner. He's been pacing almost the whole time. But now he's just kind of leaning on the door and he's like he goes up to you, Rosalie, and he goes, but seriously, are we not going after them?
We're going to try
I mean,
to.
I would myself, but I am. Oh, so you are?
We would try to, but we need to have an actual course of action planned out beforehand. Instead
Yes,
of jumping right in like everybody else.
I guess you're right. Sure, but I keep racking it in my head. I don't understand what Summer would need with all those people. I mean, she and the forest have been hostile towards the village for a little bit, but kidnapping half of them, and not all of them, just a few of them, or most of them, it just doesn't make sense. And then you see Kay pipe up, and she goes, well, I mean, I nearly died.
What do you mean?
Well, that tree fucking huge motherfucker came with a few other friends, and the ensuing battle that me and the kiln had with them didn't end too well, especially for Andrew. But left me with a broken Strider, and I had to run away, and they caught me in my shoulder. But I did make it away. But to be honest, it didn't seem like they were trying to kill us. It seemed like they were trying to catch us.
To be fair, Fivis, you said that you're wondering why Summer would need people, correct?
Yes, I mean, I don't really have an idea.
Well,
Mm.
if that tree is collecting them and taking them to Summer, if you have something of Willow's, we can track her instead. Have an easier time finding them.
You're right. Probably can.
We could try
Sure.
tracking one of Willow's joints that she uses. Maybe she dropped one of them.
The what?
One of her joints
What?
that she
What?
that she rolls up in smoke.
What?
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 I was thinking like wedding bands
We
or
did it,
something.
I mean, I don't
But-
think she's
Dawn,
very
we
lost
attached
it.
to that. I
I
don't
was
think she's very
thinking-
attached to that.
I was thinking of like wedding bands or something, a name tag. No.
And
Wait, do we know who Willow is? Does Bobbert know who Willow is?
Oh my god.
Would we have a troll?
He told
Besides
us. He told us he went to the library.
besides
I'm
his
assuming it's
right.
the fucking lady.
Right, sorry, making sure.
Even
yeah,
if
they are
Aura
the
didn't
same
tell
person,
us.
guys.
Yeah.
They are the same
I know,
person.
I know.
I'm like, even if Aura didn't tell us that their name was Willow and didn't put two and two together, I did above game, so I'm just
I mean, I
assuming.
think Aura is the only one that knows who Willow is personally.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
all just know of Willow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, just making sure.
I just know that he's engaged to her, so like wedding ring?
Yeah.
Sure, that could work.
You see, as you say that, he goes, "Oh, of course, that could help us find them better and quicker." And
First idea.
At the very
And-
least, the hope is that all the missing people are kind of in the same area, in which case
you get you get the feeling like this is probably would have been his first idea, but he was a bit
Overthinking and panicked.
or out of magic.
That
Oh.
too.
Homeboy needs a long
And-
rest. A good 8 hours to go.
He goes, but I do have a backup. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, that's if that room isn't destroyed. And you see he kind of like runs under the big doors of the station, and from outside you can see him running towards the library, past the people that are now carrying boxes and items of clothing and what look like gathering rations. And after a few minutes, he comes back with this huge tome, and it reminds you of the one he summons, but his is definitely smaller.
Mhm.
This thing, it's almost as big as him. And as he brings it in, he clumps it on the ground, and when he clumps it, it just like slaps and makes a loud noise that reverberates in the room. And he goes, "This is my father's, at least what he left me, and pretty much where I got most of the ideas for my spells."
Sorry. That was a genuine misclick.
And I believe it does have a stored rendition of that spell. Yes, okay. And you see he pulls up his sleeves, and on his left arm, you see he has this almost elastic-like, very, very shiny armband, that he kind of touches, and after a few seconds takes it off and lays it on top of the book, and he goes, "Are we ready now, or are we thinking of something else first?"
Good. We got a long rest, right?
We got a short rest.
Short
No,
rest.
short rest.
Right. Yeah, should be fine. I'm only 4 below max.
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you heal up?
Yes.
I
Yes,
did a little bit. A little bit.
Cool.
I didn't need any healing.
I only
I can
needed one
probably
because you-
survive one hit. Like one really bad hit. I can take one really bad hit.
Damn.
You're Yeshua,
Okay.
so it should be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
get hit in the first place. You'll be fine.
Mhm.
Probably have the same experience as everyone else, honestly.
It's either have health or get low chances of getting hit.
You know,
Mhm.
it happens.
Yeah. You don't get to have both. That's life.
Okay,
And you
think
see
we're ready,
Kay
yeah.
hop into her strider, and she goes, "All ready when you are.
Oh, you're
I'm coming with."
Well, there's that question answered.
Do have an
I'm
idiot
ready as a
captain to go
Freddy.
and save.
Ooh.
And
Fair, and most of
as
the
you
town wants to
guys,
kill you.
yeah, I also do not want to be here with them alone.
Sure.
As you guys all get ready to leave, you see Fivis sits on top of the book in front of this bracer and begins to chant. And as he does, you see this whirring color emits from the book. This beautiful pinks and blues that mix together and circle around this bracer as it begins to float up. And his hand starts to shake and pull, and he goes, okay, ready. And you guys set out outside, and when you do, he goes, whenever this goes, we have to go after it.
All right.
Ready, action
All right.
dash.
3, 2, 1, go. And
Action
you
dash.
see he lets go of it, and it goes bursting off. And you all burst off after it.
I'm gonna hold on to the Strider because that thing probably schmooze.
It's moving.
Mm.
And you see Kay like behind your group as you guys are sprinting, and she looks like she has it in this like runner's position,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just boom, 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 as it picks up speed behind you guys.
Terrifying.
My running speed isn't that fast, which is why I'm holding on to the machine.
Actively terrifying.
It truly is. It truly is. And you see Fivis does the same. As he hops onto the leg at first and then goes and then
What
climbs
the
up onto the
hell?
body.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm probably like holding onto the arms or something that's closer to the top and just help him up.
and you guys make your way into the forest. And as you do, the first thing you see on your way out of the village, past all the people that kind of stare at you very quickly as you all loudly sprint past them. The first thing you see is off to not the other side of the forest, but down the main road where it ends and heads towards the forest. You see those giant tracks, and you're not going towards them. But what you see once the tracks meet the forest is a blaze. This large path of fire that is just beaming through the forest. Not actively being spewed, but just
Mm-hmm.
it looks like the
Burning.
remains.
Yeah.
And it looks like a fire is beginning in this snowy forest.
Huh.
And as you guys go off, I'll have you roll a few checks. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Everybody-
It's rolling time. Why? Why would you roll from a 12 to a 2, giving me 7? Why? I could have had 17, but no, I only have 7 DM. 7 athletics for my check. No more
What's
swole
my
goblin.
athletics? Oh damn, my athletics is good. Okay.
No more swole goblin. Only old man.
26.
Old
He's
man,
30
creaky
something, isn't he?
bones.
Yep.
Old man with creaky bones.
Creaky osteoporosis, gout bones.
It's a 26 on my end.
So you got a 26. Bobbert got a 7.
Oh, wait.
Dehydration.
I got a 15.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Hold
Yes.
on, looking at my modifier. Where is it?
At the top, I think.
Oh, it's alphabetical. 14.
No, don't worry, I do that all the time too.
Yeah.
I suck at the alphabet.
You all burst off into the forest, and as you do after this shining object in front of you, you guys see Bobbert kind of lags behind a little bit. And as you do, you see the big kiln strider, Kay, through this open window. She's like, I gotcha. And you see the hand kind of scoop down and assist you with your sprint.
Local goblin gets scooped.
And as you guys continue after, you pretty much sprint through the forest past a moderately sized stream that you guys have never seen before, and you swear you were in this area before, but
No
there's
question.
water now, and it kind of hits you like, what? But then you're like, I'm not gonna question it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be doing that.
I'm also just gonna really quickly look at the compass to see which direction we are actually heading, so that way when we're heading back, we can get a pretty good idea.
Good idea.
Yep.
Big brain.
And as you sprint towards this river, the bracer flies over, and I'm gonna have all of you make me an acrobatics check.
Hey, something different.
Hooray! I have +2 in acrobatics.
Nice.
I got an 11.
Oh,
Nice.
I can't wait to get smoke inhalation and die.
I got a 14. Slowly getting worse.
All right. Don't
I
jinx
got
it.
23. Can I do 2 backflips and a cartwheel, DM?
You can do the cartwheel and 1 backflip.
Okay.
23 is not your usual fantastic, so roll better.
Wow.
What'd you get for acrobatics?
I wonder
Aura?
what Aura got for acrobatics.
What?
Aura?
Ah.
But hey, what did you get for acrobatics?
Ah.
Do you
Yeah,
also
what
die
he
of
said.
smoke? Do you also die of smoke inhalation like I
Ah. It's a 15.
Nice. All of you, in your own odd ways, make it over the stream as you all are in your
I'm riding something, so like.
speeding push. Yours was mostly for holding on, Rosalie.
Yeah. I'm riding something I need to hold on.
As you see this giant robot suit makes one big stomp before the stream, and you hear kind of a and as it clumps out, it just goes flying into the air. And when it does go flying into the air, you're almost right above the tree line as you can see this gigantic tree off in the distance that you're headed towards.
How far away is it?
It looks like not as far as towards the mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
It looks to be towards right now, a logical center of this forest.
Well,
Okay. And does it look like it's still moving?
It does not look like it's still moving.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll perception before you're brought down.
Yeah. That's a 13.
As you're up here, you can see a blazing trail of fire leading towards this. And you see it does stop before it actually gets like anywhere close to it. And as you come back down, you tactfully re-grab a nice spot on this kind of pod window that's open. And you see Fivis does as well, just barely.
My question was, like, did it look like the fire was, like, spreading naturally, or did it look like something was producing it?
It looked human-made. Like, it looked man-made. It did not look natural.
I think we know where your captain is.
Really? That's great.
Well, who else made the fire?
The fire?
Who else would've?
In the snowy forest, you're talking about fires?
Who
Where?
else would have
Where?
made it? What do you mean,
Uh,
where?
And you kind of get the idea that she did not see any fire.
Oh. Just take my word for it. Pats the machine.
Oh, okay. And as you all still sprint after the shining object in the forest, you all
Oh.
begin to see more light. As you get deeper into the forest and things get a little bit darker, go ahead and I'll say, Aura, you are probably in the front,
Yeah.
as well as Yeshua.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I want you both to roll me a perception.
I don't want to be in the front anymore. What do you want me to roll?
Perception.
Perception?
Sparkle.
To be fair, the both of you have the better perceptions. So
True.
You have good
I
eyes.
still don't want to be in the front anymore.
I got 20. 21.
it's a dangerous
Hey,
one.
Hey, same.
Nice.
Hey,
Double
20s.
21.
Wow.
Yay.
Twinsies.
I don't want to twin with them.
Twin.
Please no.
20.
God, no.
You both are just very much
Me and Aura
twinning
pulled
as
up
you
to the
sprint through
party
the
wearing the
forest.
same outfit.
As you sprint through the forest,
I
you guys are
dropped
like
off and
making
left.
the same movements, like jumping over a fallen tree stump, like at the same time in the same like kind of a mirrored way.
They're so in sync that they
And Aura, as you look to the side, you realize Yeshua is like mimicking you, and you're like, what the fuck? And as you turn back and try and focus on what's in front of you, you see the lights begin to appear throughout the forest. And both of you, searching around, realize that you are unsure which light you were chasing until you both line up your sight and you're able to see the multicolored, kind of bluish pink that's erratically moving forward. And you can mostly assume that that's the way you were supposed to go. That's what you were chasing after in the first place. And you see, as you finally cue in on which one you're running after, you start to hear those little
shit.
little laughters in the forest as you fly by, and they seem to leave you be. As you run past and follow the correct light. And as you do, I will have you all roll me one more athletics check.
Okay.
Hey, 21.
Old man, go! A 15!
Hey!
Huzzah!
Yo!
Old man returns to swole.
Chaplin.
Chaplin.
You just kind of
Chaplin.
used all his swollenness to fix the machinery.
Tired swole.
So yeah, I got a 21.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Robert.
I
Yeshua?
got. Ooh. Nat 20, 22.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you do 3 cartwheels and
You get that extra cartwheel.
3 back whips.
Wow.
And Ora,
Ora.
what'd you get for your
Acrobatic?
athletics?
Wait,
was it?
It was athletics. I did say it wrong.
The
They
first
both have
one or a
A's,
new
man.
one?
They both have A's.
Huh?
First one or a new one?
New one?
Oh, 17.
Okay.
I re-rolled it and halfway through I was like, wait, that wording was weird.
And as you all begin to get a little bit more tired, you are able to keep up with this racer as it does fly forward and lead you through this darkness that is now around you as the forest begins to darken even further. And as you all charge ahead, you run towards a clearing. What you can see in the distance is a clearing. And you see it's almost like this odd swampiness that starts to gain in it gains in multitude around you. Like the ground is a little bit rougher, a little bit muddier, like you're headed towards some sort of water source.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys do, go ahead and roll me a perception.
We look in. Everyone?
I got a 4.
I thought I got a 14, but I actually got a 4, making it a 7.
I got a 4 in general.
Let's check.
I got a nat
Perception.
one.
At least it's
I
not a
got-
Did you
four.
for real?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got
You're
The
a
only
not-
person that rolled well, 26.
I
Thank
got
you for looking.
nat 20 and nat
Thank
one.
you for having
in the
eyes.
same- yeah.
That's so
Aura
cool.
is
You have
cognizant.
eyes.
Aura is not.
That's so cool.
Aura's
As you guys sprint towards this object, Aura, you abruptly throw your hand in front of Yeshua as you guys were still making the same movements. And as you do, you both stop and begin to slow. And the rest of you see them, and you get the idea that it's probably best to slow. As Aura, you see a large hole. Almost a sinkhole.
It's the pit.
It is a pit. As you see it surrounded by this large, almost ever-flowing lake. As this big waterfall that spans around it is just falling downwards into the chasm. And at the bottom of that, you see, is this large tree. And it looks like this chasm probably drops to around 40, 50 feet. It doesn't look huge, but it is big. It is a big hole in the ground.
Cool.
And this tree is sitting in it in what looks like this small little what's it called? It's like an islandlet, like a smaller island.
Island.
Yeah.
I don't know any other.
It's a smaller island compared to
Islet
the water that
is the word
surrounds
you're looking
it.
for.
Islet.
Yes.
Island. And as it sits on top of that, you bear witness to this tree's branches spread out, now covered in this snowy frost. As under it, you see branches reaching down, holding the many people that all went missing.
Oh no.
I got a rope.
That's cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
Good for you.
I'm helpful, I think.
We'll see. Kidding. I'm kidding.
And as Fivis sees this, he goes, "My gods, I didn't even know the island had a place like this. And I've been around the forest quite a number of times."
To be fair, the forest is continuing to change, so...
Oh, well, the forest changing thing is a very recent occurrence. It wasn't as chaotic, but now it seems to shift and move all the time.
In which case, this being new, or this coming up, doesn't seem that far-fetched to me.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And as you guys peer into the vastness of the cavern, you go ahead and actually, no. Or got a pretty good perception.
Yeah, I got
Aura,
96.
you can see around in this water there's movement. At the grass kind of islet, this giant tree seems to be just growing in branch. It seems to be just slowly, almost increasing in magnitude of itself. It's very, very small at first when you notice it, but once you do notice it, you just kind of see it. It's like a ticking clock. You can just see its subtle movement. What would you guys like to do?
What are we gonna do?
If I could
Right.
form a single coherent thought, I would answer that question.
So wait, DM, how are the people on the tree? Or like
They
Please
are
describe
being suspended by the
In the
branches,
giant hole.
kind of
You know
in the hole?
in the trees, like hair, I guess you would think of it.
Okay.
You know, in the leaves, they're just being suspended by branches.
Does the tree just
You know that
fucking
scene in
freak-
Critical Role, like that.
Oh, no.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
What?
You haven't seen that scene?
Seen in what?
I don't
Critical
want to
Role.
know
Trigger
anymore.
warning, by the way.
Be careful
Um,
asking that question.
Yeah,
I don't
give me
want
a
to
sec,
know
I'll find
anymore.
it.
And
I know
as you
it's
guys stand there and peer onto this thing, it's been a few seconds since you just saw it, and you see this bracer that was enchanted is still flying down there. As you see, it makes it under the tree and it's gone. And you sort of get a glimpse after a while of it just kind of plummet down to the bottom of the tree trunk.
Mhm.
But you can assume Willow was slapped in the face.
Did it just wiggle its way underneath the tree?
It just flew down there.
Oh.
And this is what you're met with.
Oh,
I fear.
And I will say, to give you an idea as players,
Mm-hmm.
what is happening currently is a bit of a ritual. And upon its completion, will kill the villagers.
Fair enough.
wow.
That much was obvious.
So you are under a time crunch if you are trying to save them
Mm-hmm.
from whatever is occurring. And possibly whatever this even is.
Got you.
There also may be dangers out by the borders of the cavern.
Yeah. We're damned if we do, and we're damned if we don't. If anything, it's probably like siphoning some type of energy from them. So we would need to get them out of the branches. Thing is, they're not entirely safe up here either. Unfortunately, my head is like, best thing we can do is dive in and find out, like, see what we can.
Yeah, all we can do is fuck around and find out, huh?
Yeah.
Or we can, or I can try shooting it from afar for about an hour. Looks a cannon, looks a
Whittle it
cannon.
down.
Yeah. I don't know, shoot at the base, I don't know.
Well, if y'all are gonna chill up here, I want to dive down. Is anybody gonna join me?
I'll
go
join you.
down.
That's what I was saying. We can just dive down, I'll cast Featherfall, and yeah.
Is there
All
anything
right,
like
I'm
hanging off into
going.
there, or like what?
No, but there are a lot of trees around you. What Aura said earlier, I have rope. Like that's also an option if you wanted to choose that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is waterfalls falling down into it as water surrounds the islet in the middle.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to dive down
Like
into the water.
you don't know how shallow it is. You
I
don't know
will
how
take that
deep it is.
Also, also, when you go a certain speed, water no longer is a liquid; it becomes a solid.
Yeah,
when you hit it.
how
Let's
far
be
from
honest.
where we are to the water is, how much is that? How much is that,
It
DM?
looks to be more than 60 feet. It's around this big circumference of the hole.
Okay.
So it's about on the other side.
I mean, if we tie, because it's 50 feet of rope, right? Cool.
I don't know.
I know exactly, and the person
Hang
that
on.
has the rope isn't
Oh.
answering me.
Well, I mean, I have 50 feet of hemp rope and I have 50 feet of silk rope, so like we can just yeah, like you were gonna say, we can just tie that together. If
I would
that
say,
will,
yeah, just tie that together,
if 100
tie it
feet.
to one of the close trees, and then just guide it down. And if it doesn't get us to the ground or get us to the water immediately, we could just drop the rest of the way and pray.
You guys see as he discussed this, you see Kay in her strider, just kind of the robot body looks around and then looks at you guys, and then
We
looks
can
at
make
Rope
that
and then looks
feather ball, if
around.
anything. We can make the robot body feather fall. The question is, how are we gonna get that out?
You ever play Minecraft and make stairs? Yeah.
Just gonna make hovering stairs.
Yeah.
Parkour our way.
You can just parkour. It's fine.
Don't worry, guys. I know parkour.
Don't worry.
Yeah, but
All right,
yeah, we can
but
tie the
this
ropes
does
together.
leave opening for planning. Anything, you know. But as you guys stand and discuss the rope or featherfall situation, Yeshua,
Oh,
roll me a d4.
why?
Oh, why? Because you're taking too long.
Why?
Oh.
Why? Okay, fine.
Why, yes, but he rolls high damage.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
I
we
got a
use rope for
3.
us
A
and featherfall
3.
for the machine.
A 3. Ooh, cool. As
I
you
die.
guys appear, as you guys peer into the cavern, and as this tree gets a little bit bigger,
Oh,
you
homeboy
begin
snacking.
to see out of the side of this tree grows this odd looking, almost man-sized, what you can assume is a treant, but it definitely doesn't look of the same nature. But it grows out the side of the tree and almost becomes its own being as it begins to walk out and begin to patrol around the tree.
Yeah, let's start tying
And
those ropes
after
together.
which, Yeah.
Yeah.
You start to hear a few screams from the tree.
Yeah. Homeboy snacking. Snacking.
Alright, yep, let's start tying that rope together.
Right, yep. So because I
And-
only have as we're tying it,
Mhm.
because I only have 5 feather fall options. Who's gonna stay? Just in
Who's gonna
case.
stay?
You see Phoebus go, oh, I can make it down there myself if you want.
How far is the closest tree to this cavern?
Like 10 feet away. Not that far.
Exactly, just tie the rope to the tree. We have
Yeah.
nearly 100 feet of rope. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, just tie it to a tree and then.
Yeah,
with a
so why aren't you
giant
doing
machine.
that?
That's what I want to do!
Then do it!
Then do
That's
it!
what I'm
Just
trying.
say, I tie it around the tree! What are you doing?
Yeah.
This is D&D!
Because again, it's like we tie it around the tree. That's what we're going to do. Feed
For
it to
anchor.
the opening. And
Why
with
are
the
you
feather
going
fall,
to
because we
do
have a
it?
giant machine that won't be able to be held by the rope. Cast feather fall on that bitch.
Why are you going to do it when you could just do it? I'm trying to get you to do what you do.
Here's the thing. I hope you understand. I'm saying it out loud as a proposition in case anybody has a better idea. Unfortunately, I'm playing with these people.
You need to
So-
stop. You need to stop.
Because otherwise, I would just be saying. Otherwise, Rosalie's just doing everything. If I do
The
it
thing
that way.
about it is, they think on your level. So any
Yeah.
idea that they'll come up with is probably going to be a lot like yours. So
Fair.
Mm.
But yes, let's go ahead and tie the tie the tree to the rope. Tie the rope.
Yes, tie the
Tie
tree
the
to the rope. Let's go.
I'm gonna tie
you
the rope
guys
around the tree.
tie the rope, and then throw the tree down.
Yeet.
The rope just starts falling down. We're like, well, shit.
No,
Somebody
The rope
standing
stays
in
in
the
place.
circle of the rope like one of those fucking
The
90s
rope
gags. He's like,
stays.
uh-oh.
The rope is planted in the ground.
How did that work? Anyway.
who cares? Let's go.
But yeah, so we'll just toss
you
down
tie
the
it
rope.
around the tree and then
Mhm.
toss down the rope. And when you do, ECK goes, well, if anyone wants to come with me, because I'm pretty sure I will be seen pretty quickly. And you see Fivis go, I'll go with you. You'll probably need some backup. And she goes, cool. Glad to not go alone. I saw those things tear apart Andrew. And
R.I.P. Andrew.
oh, he's still alive.
Who's that?
I think
Well,
they just
Damn,
took him.
Chris.
They took him, but like they tore apart his strider. Like so
Oh, R.I.P. Shredder. Anyways, let's go.
I
I've
know,
embarrassed
it's
myself enough.
so sad.
Anyway, I'm gonna go down the rope.
Let's go.
And
Let's
you
go.
guys begin to make your way down the rope, forgetting to cast Featherfall on Kay, and she stays behind.
Yeah.
Well,
she said she was gonna stay up there, so like.
No, she asked if someone could come with her because
Oh.
she's gonna be seen immediately. Yeah, you cast Featherfall Bobbert on her. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
I was like, what?
Yes.
Alrighty.
And as you guys make it down the rope, would you like to be stealthy?
East.
I can't do stealthy. We all know this.
Go ahead
like me to
and roll
cast
me
Blessed on you?
stealth.
Yeah, it's a spell slot. It's okay. I can roll at disadvantage. It's fine.
Alright, stealth, let's go.
21.
17.
Maybe I should stay okay. I whisper to myself. Rolling a 6? Why is there a 19 on the other die? I'm so
Maybe
sad. 6.
that's why I asked about stratagem.
I
Get a
mean, we're
6.
trying to strategize.
Alrighty.
I got a 17.
Awesome.
Ora.
But
Coolio.
The stealthiest
Stealth.
of us, what you get for stealth.
25.
Alrighty.
Bobert falls.
I was trying that out.
He falls. He falls.
As you
Would
guys
you
make
like
it
False
down
dice.
the rope,
chaos your roll?
No, it's
uh,
it's whatever. Just let him die. It's whatever.
Aura making it down first. You make connection with the water, almost preparing for yourself to be submerged, and then you make it about a foot in, and you realize that it is shallow water. At least from where your side is. So you're glad you didn't dive into it.
Yep.
And Rosalie, you make your way down as well, and you're about like almost waist deep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Bobbert makes it down, and a little bit heavier kind of makes a bit of splashing.
Oh no, the chunk.
No,
And
Oh no, you chunk. Ew.
as you do,
Chunker.
you see Kay and Fivis floating down, and you see Kay is almost like in this intercom thing that is still on and through the window, so you can hear her normal voice and you can hear the kind of thaumaturgy one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And you hear her just like battle crying. And as she does, you see she does get most of the attention of this tree thing that came out of the tree before when you guys were watching.
Mhm.
And you see they begin their initiative. But as you guys land in the water, you feel movement. And as you search around, you see these vines that are flowing under the water, almost with you.
Oh no.
And as they fly past your feet, I'll have you guys roll me initiative.
Fuck.
How about a no?
I
22.
love getting a 15 on initiative and not on stealth.
22.
So Ora has 22. I have a 17.
Nice.
I got a 27.
Nice.
I love being last on a good roll.
You're not last.
Yay!
Coolio.
Cool beans.
Okay.
And as you guys set in the water, you begin to see odd, faint glowing under the surface. As immediately after, a gigantic vine pulls itself from under the water. It almost looks like a man-eating plant with these weird ball-like growths that glow out of it and almost faintly glow like they're breathing. And as it whips towards you, it lets out a guttural
Ew.
and there's like weird fluids flying around everywhere too. It is the most disgusting thing you've seen.
I don't know about that. I've
And-
seen my mother.
Damn.
Ew.
I
She
meant
just
in-game mother, not my actual mother. I'm really clear about that.
Yo mama, a secreting plant. Anyways.
That adds up.
All right,
Understandable, having
first
a
in the initiative, Yeshua. What would you like to do?
I don't know what to do. Can I die?
I can help you.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Laura.
Please, please. Wait, DM. How is it looking right now?
It's looking hungry.
Okay, but where am I at? Where am I
And
at?
you're a snack.
Distance-wise, how far are we from it?
Yeah.
I know. It is currently about 15 feet from you. But also,
Okay.
it seems like its body spans further underwater.
Oh no.
Not
So-
great.
Yeah, it seems like an area kind of creature. You could attack its body. That's about 5 feet from you as it runs under the water, or its main bulbous part of it. That's pretty much like a neck pointing out of the water.
Oh my god. The way Oron would be so good here, but he's in a different campaign.
Yeah.
Drew would be so helpful right now.
Druid and
Okay.
Druid land.
So there's a distance between me and that thing, and it's like in the water.
15 feet
Okay.
away from you is the main body, and it seems like its latter half that's underwater is about like 5 feet.
Okay. Let me just attack. Can I attack the one that's like on the surface, like not in the water? Like
Why, of
that
course.
part? Okay.
No
Okay.
attack its pulsating balls.
Okay, let
Sorry,
me
that's not the
roll.
female description.
I will hit 3 times. I got nat 20 on this one. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what that means. I forgot. Do I crit?
Yes!
What that means.
Yes, you
We just
goofy
double the
goober.
damage, or do we double the dice? I can't remember.
I believe we doubled the damage just so we would have to roll less dice.
Fair
Oh, I
enough.
thought it was
Alright.
double dice. I've been doing double dice this whole time.
Oh. If you guys would like to switch to double dice, that's
I know that I do
definitely
that for
fine.
Wayward, so that's why I was asking.
Ah.
I have you guys do double dice for Wayward.
Oh, sure. Double dice. Double dice.
Alright.
Wait,
I
Okay.
had just presumed that it was double damage.
We might have been doing double damage. Fuck it. It was whatever. However
We're
we
rolling-
feel this today. Like,
but
Yeah,
rolling
honestly,
more
it
dice
does
is
not
so
matter.
fun.
I know. I just wasn't sure everyone had the multiple dice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm not sure if everybody had the mathing prowess to do it.
Also that.
Add.
Addition.
I struggle to add sometimes.
Roll me that damage, Yeshua.
Okay. Rolling my last hit. Okay, I got 28, 20. And then this one. 21. Okay. Rolling for
That all hits.
damage. What? Did something miss?
No, that all hits.
Oh, okay. Okay.
By the way, Brendan, is there music playing? Because I don't hear it.
Really?
Yep. I've refreshed
Yeah,
the
there's-
page like 5 times and I still can't hear it. I might
Bro,
need to leave and come
Hall?
back. I mean, hold on. Give me 1 second. I might need to leave the Roll20 and come back.
Relog.
It's been quiet for a while for me.
Yeshua, do you hear it?
I hear it.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
I'm doing a hard refresh right now.
Wait, DM, I double the first damage, right?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, this is gonna be okay.
You either double damage or roll it twice.
Okay.
Double dice. Double damage.
If you have the dice for it.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Wait, no, I don't. I did lose my
That's
first
why.
set. Some of my first set. Okay.
Some of us
You
are
just roll
dice
that twice.
gremlins.
but-
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, let me add that to make sure. Okay, this is gonna be a lot, you guys. Do you want me to say what I got?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, of course.
I got a 43 for damage.
Holy hot shit.
Yeah.
Casually?
What?
Yeah, she was really
Shit,
mad
dog.
today.
Casually,
She's
first
really
hit.
mad today.
Wait, for the very first hit or for all together?
Oh,
All together. Not for
Okay,
the
I was
first
gonna
one,
say,
not
I'm like,
okay,
what?
okay. But that's
Oh.
still good.
That's still a
Oh.
lot.
It looks
So-
promising right now.
How much damage?
43 total.
Okay. Fuck this
Damn.
blade, dog.
Oh.
So that's. Oh wait, hold on. I messed up on the last one because I forgot I need to do an unarmed strike for the last one. Do you mind if I change it up a little? It's gonna be a little bit less, I think. Or do we keep it?
I mean, it's already out there. I'll say I'll lessen it to like 40.
40?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought you meant like minus 40 off of my damage.
No.
Oh my
So they
God.
only
Made
take
40 in
3?
total.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with
They
that.
take
I'm
3
okay.
damage.
That would be
Yeah.
absolutely insane. No,
Honestly, the
Up,
stat
bro.
sheet, it's minus 40
That would
due
be
to
so dumb.
resistances, status effects, and the DM logic of fuck you.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, he has resistance to pain and dying.
What,
I
give him a
have
health
dying
potion, DM.
resistance. You can't kill me.
The vine pulls out a health potion and heals for 20 health
no.
points.
Damn.
Kind of cool.
It heals and negates all your damage.
All right, Yeshua. As you rush up to this thing's main body, and you see these like big glowing points, and you're like, I'm gonna fuck those up. You go ham, and almost like a training dummy, like for hand-to-hand combat, you like hit all the points in various different ways,
Ooh.
and it, like boom, 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 boom. As you hit, this thing begins to straighten up and scream into the air as it almost riles in absolute pain as you see it gets stunned.
Whoa, for real?
Done.
Whoa.
As you took way more than half of its health out in a single
Huzzah.
action.
Hell yeah.
MVP-ish.
Yay.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Next up in the initiative, Aura. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna shoot it. Well, I'm gonna hide first so I can get sneak attack.
Under the water?
Alrighty.
Sure. Not the rocks all around the cave. The water.
It's funnier
It
that
is
way.
not a cave.
It's a sinkhole.
It is just a hole.
So
There
under
is
the water?
very, very lighting.
you
But
like
yes,
quicker?
there are a multitude of like boulders and
Yeah.
rocks around in the water.
I'm gonna do a little stealth thing. Well, it's an 18 on the die. So I'm assuming that works.
That hits. Or no, hiding? Let me
Hiding.
check.
It's an 18 on the die for a total of 28.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You hide like that?
Yes.
Damn.
Nat 20.
Damn. Do
All right.
stats?
wait.
plant dog.
You
Before,
also-
before
Oh.
I get to attack with advantage, right? Because
Yes,
of stealth.
I was about
okay,
to say
yeah.
it's not,
I rolled
no,
it
it's
with
also
advantage, but I wanted to
stunned.
double check.
It's also stunned, so you
Oh.
already had advantage.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even need to hide. Ah, that's bull. Whatever.
Bruh, fuck this plant dog.
Sneak attack or anything.
Fuck
Oh,
this
no,
plant in
where
particular.
is- How much is my sneak attack? It's only 3. Sucks.
I just thought of something so bad.
What?
You like to share with the class?
Sharing?
It was
Sharing
a,
is kill.
It was a. It's an environmental joke.
Oh.
I need more dice. Where's my dice? There's my dice. Alright, here we go.
Jeez. You
Okay.
see, if we hear that sound from the DM, that's terrifying.
This is so sad.
When I hear that
three
sound,
of my
it's just
sneak
sad.
attack dice were ones.
Good.
What the fuck you mean? 15. Well, here's the thing. It really doesn't matter because that's still 32 piercing.
And it
Sorry.
really
Math is
32.
nobody's strong suit, right?
it
Plus 4,
really
38 piercing.
doesn't matter because it's dead.
Hey!
Ooh.
38 piercing and 10 fire.
And how would you like to kill it? I guess.
I shoot it with a
Okay.
fire bullet.
It's a
Yeah,
plant.
you go ahead and
And
light
it's
this thing up.
I'm
It is
so sorry
already
for your encounter.
in immense pain, and there's no need to be sorry, as it plummets into the water in complete visceral pain as it lights up on fire.
Huh.
And
Water
it is
fire.
dead.
That's
And Rosalie,
mm,
it is now your turn.
right. So there's still the
Terrifying.
thing underneath the water, right?
Hmm?
I don't know.
We're just
What? No, what did you say? You just spoke too fast. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck. So there was
There's-
two. There was the one above the water and there's one underneath.
From what you can tell, the one under the water is the same body as this one.
But we only cut its hand puppet, right? Its balls? We only cut its balls? we only neutered it?
I'm not.
I-
did not
I
just
hate-
commit CBT.
I don't know how to respond to that.
We only cut
I didn't.
You gotta
Did it go through talking
Um,
and ball torture? That's basically what he said right now.
No.
All right, campaign over.
I'm stopping the
I'm
stream.
done. I'm done.
I'm stopping the recording. I'm not.
You're not giving the plant cock and ball torture. Please stop.
That's not what I asked. You said it had balls.
You're right, I just wanted a reason to say it.
You yourself
Okay,
said
okay,
it had
okay.
glowing, pulsating balls.
No, I said it had like growths. I said growths.
You
I
said
swear I
balls.
said growths.
You said
Oh my
balls.
god.
All right. Yes, this is connected to a body that's like underwater from what you can tell. You do not immediately see anything else to attack other than the main body that's just kind of underwater, or the underwater half of it. It doesn't seem to be moving though anymore.
Okay. Fuck.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm also getting distracted because I want to type this.
One for the ages.
Okay, let me see. So I'm assuming we're just trying to make our way closer to the tree now.
That is up to you.
I'm gonna try to do that quietly and see where else the plants are.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
Stealth. Aha! It is a 14.
Noise. Rosalie, you go ahead and get a little bit closer to the water. Try and move a little bit slower through it all. As you're kind of parting through swampy water,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, feels, or to your nose as you're closer to it, just kind of smells that air of sea salt. And as you wade through it, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception, I'm better at that. That was... Where's my perception? 16.
And as you're scanning around, under the tree, it seems like it has, almost in a slanted form back, planted itself. And as you look up and see the hanging people, they're fucking high up. But you can see they're being just tied around by these branches. And as the tree grows, you can hear this creaking as you can hear bark almost stretch and morph. And you see the branches around these people almost increase, and to some look like it's happening faster, and to some look like it's engulfed them.
Mm-hmm.
And as you make it closer, you peer off of the tree as you hear the water move once more. And you see a luminous glow under the water begin to fly towards you guys. Just about 20 feet off.
What the fuck is that?
It's under the water. It's
Yeah.
it's just moving very fast under the water.
Just under the water. Please help us.
I think I'm just gonna hold my action till that thing's close enough to see if it's.
Nice. All right.
Have my sword out. Be ready to baseball bat this shit if needed.
Julio. Next in the initiative, Bobbert.
Oh, it is me. Okay, so I just watched those two vaporize the arm. That's pretty cool.
Pretty sick, pretty lit.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go follow Rosa. Let's go.
Well, cool.
Should I use my action to pop out my Eldritch Cannon, fellas? What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, I do that. Prepare the cannon. Force ballista. Force ballista. Bonk.
As you whip that out, and yeah, go ahead and roll me stealth if you're being stealthy.
Probably not. I've successfully become more clunky, so probably not. Yeah. Okay,
Bobbert,
go on.
you pull that out, and you see as you turn on your cannon, and the water
Cloud roaring.
vibrates around you. You see near, or at least you, Rosalie,
Mm-hmm.
you see that thing under the water that's headed towards you veer off and head towards Bobbert.
I'm in danger.
Bobbert, are you like right next to me?
Probably walking up to you, like on the way, but you know.
So does the thing pass me at all?
It does not pass you, as you guys, or you at least, Rosalie, were headed towards the tree, you said. And the tree is towards the center of this water, and the rest of you are just in the outer skirts of the water. So it's coming from your right side right now.
Got you.
So I'd say you guys are both parallel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait till this thing surfaces.
Alright. And as it beams towards you, Bobbert, you see this large vine burst out of the water.
Damn.
And it roar at you as it heads towards you.
I'm a firebolted.
Should I start shooting, fellas? Shooting time?
And then I started blasting.
And then, with my bonus action, I start blasting.
Quite?
Perfect. Bobbert,
Bro.
roll to hit.
It was gonna be an 18, right? But it rolled to a 4, giving me a 10 to hit.
Sorry.
So
Sadly, a 10
how-
does not.
how do I miss a cannonball? This is my question.
I'm
Bobbert,
terrified.
as it flies towards you, you kind of like push back to avoid it. As it kind of flies over you, as this big plant creature that was just killed by Aura and Yeshua, but it's a new one, but it looks exactly like that one. Flies over you, as it makes just the as it resurfaces or re-enters the water, and you see this entire body of it follows like a train. And your cannonball goes flying into the side of the cavern.
Oh no, that's gonna have consequences.
Wait, so it goes back under the water?
And
Or is it-
after a few seconds, it resurfaces. And Bobbert, what is your... anything else?
No, that's all I can do. Armor class is 19, by the way.
Gotcha. Because it is now its turn.
Yeah.
Take my action now.
You was
Go ahead.
I'm a firebolt it. I'm gonna just piss it off.
Go
17.
ahead. That hits.
Solid. Okay, not bad. So 14 damage, fire damage.
Nice, nice.
Where are you?
Oh, and fire damage. Nice, nice.
You get back over here. Sorry.
Alrighty. And you hit it with a firebolt, and you see it does recoil from it a bit and squeal. And then you see it kind of gets low and kind of over the water like a water jet. Water ski just like heads towards you, Rosalie.
Yep.
And does a 23 hit?
You know, I don't think it does.
No? Okay. That's cool. I'm just kidding.
I know.
As you see its maw open up and passes by as it nicks you, seemingly, for 5 bludgeoning damage. And also...
I don't like the also in that sentence. I don't like these
Damn.
sounds.
Damn.
How much does she die
And
for, Dio?
also 12 acid damage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll me a I have you roll me a dex saving throw.
I don't even take a con for the end. No, wait, that's poison. Never mind. It's a dex saving throw?
Yes. Or yeah, for grapple.
Got you.
For grapple.
11.
And you are now grappled.
Great.
That's very
As
rude.
It bites into you and restrains as it almost heads back into the air, all like it caught its prey, and is munching down just a bit. All right. Next in the initiative,
It's nibbling on me.
Yeshua. What'd you like to do?
Beat the shit out of it.
Yes, Yeshua, your powerful hands, please help me!
Okay, I will roll. Oh, I got a. Does a 18 hit?
An 18, it does hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Yay. And does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Okay. Okay. Rolling. Okay. And that is a 25 in total. Damn bleed.
Blake.
25. Damn. Blidge.
Ding.
Alrighty. And
Yes.
as you throw your fists at these same bulbous balls, you seem to do some pretty vital damage to this thing. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, next in the initiative. Aura.
What?
You're next in the initiative.
You okay,
What?
buddy?
No.
Or-
What's going on?
Describe
So another plant has arrived and attacked Rosalie, and now has her in its maw.
Shoot the
I'm
best.
currently a snack, literally.
Quite
Does a 22
literally.
hit?
A 22 does hit.
Awesome. What's the conditions for sneak attack?
I would still like to just imagine that Aura's like, just like nose and like the top part of her head is out of the water with like her gun peeking out as well, like a crocodile.
I do get sneak attack. Dope.
Could see that.
Since Rosalie is within 5 feet of it, I get sneak.
Yep.
Yeah, technically I'm within 5 feet of it.
Better than within it.
True.
Why did you laugh like that?
So
Damage?
Give me a second.
Math is hard.
19
It was a
piercing,
second.
6 fire.
19 piercing, 6 fire.
Aye.
Nice.
And then I'm a hide.
Aura, you hit it for some heavy damage.
I don't hide. I take that back. That's a 1.
As
It's an 11, but it's a 1.
you see, the fire definitely hurts this thing. And... okay. And as it riles in pain, Rosalie, you see its grip on you like almost tightens in pain.
Ah.
Sorry.
And I just had it roll to see if it still holds on. It rolled a nat 20, so
Well,
it's just flavor. You don't actually take damage or anything.
No.
it's like what you call it? It like squeezes because it hurts and it's just
Yeah.
a silky toy just.
Rosalie lets out a little squeak. You hear the squeak of a mouse. And next in the initiative would be Rosalie.
Oh,
But first,
Oh.
what appears... I will have Aura and Yeshua roll me a
Yes.
perception.
Or kept on.
Or wait, you have passive perceptions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I
what
take
the
the
fuck?
roll?
Wow.
The roll's a 26. Well, my passive is 17.
Yeah, I have the same. The same.
Gotcha. All right.
Where the fuck is
You
Patrick
guys
Stewart?
behind you see another luminous glow approaching you guys from behind. And since you noticed it, it will not get an attack of opportunity, but it does join the fray. As you see, it rises out of the water, and it does a cute little screech that you all love to hear. And you see these pulsating orbs on it. This one seems to have a bigger multitude of them. And you see them begin to pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. And they seem to get bigger as they undulate. And Aura and Yeshua. Actually, no, it's just Yeshua. Or just Aura. Never mind. Sorry.
It's late. It's been a long
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, motherfucker.
Are you bad at those?
Fuck, I am. It's
You're
a
good.
20.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, you're good at everything else. Are you bad at something?
I have +1 to wisdom saving throws.
That makes sense.
You know what's to DM.
Wow! Okay, fuck you.
This plant changes
fair.
tactics. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Bet.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
You see as its pulsating energy doesn't seem to have an effect on you. It swoops in
Wait.
for a bite.
No.
Yum.
No.
It just wants a little nibble.
No.
Can you blame it?
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Oh well. And as the plant
mean? Oh well.
the plant snaps down at
What's that
Aura.
supposed to mean?
Next in the initiative, Rosalie, what would you like to do?
Well... what can I do? I can still fight it. It's like, grapple
yes.
is as long as I'm fighting it, it should be fine. And as long as it's melee, it should be fine. I guess I'm gonna stab into it with my short sword.
Roll to hit.
Ooh, that's actually a really good roll. I don't want to do the math. It's 18 plus 6.
Alrighty. Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Okay, so that's 9 damage.
Alrighty.
With my
Rosalie?
sword. Yeah.
How would you like to kill it?
Hey, so it's biting into me, and I'm like probably biting into my arm. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck that, and so I'm gonna stab into it and slide down.
Ooh. Yeah, you stab into it, and like as its body riles like in a twisted curvy motion, you just kind of curve down the side of it, almost Flintstone style, but with a dagger or sword.
Sword.
And as you make it back into the water, this thing falls into pieces. 2 pieces. And you have killed one of them.
Nice. I'd recommend getting the fuck out of the water.
I'm not in the water.
Yeah, you are. What
You
the
are-
We're all in water.
Oh, I missed that part.
I think you still think we're in a cave. I'm gonna be
Bro,
honest.
you're in a sinkhole.
I've been disassociating for the past almost an hour. I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah,
You're
I
in
can
this.
tell.
Sorry.
It's okay.
you're all good.
We're all
It
tired,
happens.
buddy. It's okay.
Same.
How far? Sorry. How far is the land in like the?
The land is
Little
currently only about 20 feet away from you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna start running that way.
About 40 feet from the walls, but you guys have made some pretty good movement towards it.
Got you. I'm gonna be making my way towards that island, which is my full 25 feet.
Gotcha.
So that way I'm out of the water. If anything comes towards me, hopefully I can see it. Predict it.
You make it onto land out of the water, and right when you get towards the land and kind of get on, you see that Kay and Phoebus are currently in a battle with this other branch-like creature. And it looks like they're kind of working together and dealing with it, but it does seem slightly powerful as its branches on its body almost grow and stretch out as it almost makes itself bigger, like
And
a bigger
how far
presence
is it?
in a battle. And currently, they're about 30 feet from you.
Okay, got you. If y'all make it out of the water, I have an idea.
Alright. We'll try.
Yeah. But yeah, that should be my turn, yeah.
Alrighty. Next up in the initiative, Bobbert, what would you like to do?
Okay, I go to land. I do my best to go to land. I go. Hopefully this thing doesn't bite me.
Well, you were about the same distance away from with me, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Are you gonna...
Okay, well, I'm gonna assume that happens. Okay. I'm gonna
You go
assume
to
that
land.
Are you not
Yes.
gonna shoot it or anything?
I mean, I can shoot it from here.
Yeah.
I have 30 feet. We're actually, let me check my cannon, my force ballista. I have 120 feet of shoot, so I can just shoot it from here.
Yeah, that would do it.
Okay, then I turn around and try to shoot the main body of the thingy, wherever that is.
Get his ass.
I'm going to try.
You tried to shoot
The
what?
body of the thingy, because you said it was just the arms. So obviously the arms are connected to something.
Well, yes, presumably. But right now, you see the arms.
Ish.
Would you like to search for the body?
Ish.
Go ahead and roll me an either investigation or perception.
I want investigation, pretty please.
Oh, I know you do.
And +6. Pretty please and +6, DM? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay.
Why are you not rolling?
Because I got a 2 and I didn't want a 2.
Would you like me to Tides Chaos that?
No, it's okay. I'm fine with my 8, I guess. Horizon
Robert,
+6.
you scan around and you're unable to find the main body of this
Oh
thing.
no.
Or what you
Declare the
presume would
sun
be a
is
main
in my
body.
eye. This is so sad.
Yes,
Okay.
as the sun is beaming.
The sun. I'm gonna shoot the arm then. I'm gonna shoot the arm.
Alrighty.
Shoot the arm with the big cannon for 17.
Damn.
I heard the 16 hit beforehand.
You're right.
I love when the DM just completely ignores my question.
17? I thought you were like still talking or adding things up, sorry.
No, and then that's gonna be
17 do hit.
17 hit, 7 force damage,
Nice.
and then I want you to do a thingy. Hang on hit. Oh yeah, and it's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon. Hopefully not towards my friends.
Would be away from your friends. It would be towards the cavern walls. So
Away! Also, did the investigation check eat my action?
what
My
about your
attack?
The investigation
The-
check that he...
Because I have 1 attack per action, so I'm like, does that eat that?
does that eat your attack per action?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it.
No. Different skill checks are like fucking free actions. Those
Well,
have always
sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
I thought...
Anyways, I'm gonna shoot the arm.
Cool.
I love getting an 18 plus 8 making 26. That's my favorite thing to do, DM.
Thank you for the math.
Cool. That's sick. That hit.
And can it take 10 revolver damage, please?
It
That
can
would be
indeed.
so cool.
It
Thank
can.
you, DM. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's it.
But yeah, you guys are free to make any like type of check action that doesn't make you do something.
Gotcha.
Like unless you're physically trying to say move something or pick up someone, that's more of an action. But like if
Gotcha.
it's a check to investigate or
Look
peer
around.
at something or you know, arcana,
Lance.
that's a different nature.
Got you.
All right. And as we go to the top of the round, Boosh. Yes. You feel a rumbling under the water.
A rumbling?
A rumbling.
Somebody tooted in the water.
And as you feel it, you feel the water push behind you as another one of these creatures rises to attack.
No!
It stealthied up on you.
Oh no.
The creature.
Does a 18 hit?
It just does.
Nah.
Oh no.
Me sitting here like, I need y'all to get the fuck out of the water.
Bro, I'm trying.
I know. I thought you were already out because you have 30 feet.
I
movement.
am out, but you know, everyone else is.
Oh.
I'm doing my best here.
And Yeshua, you go ahead and take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh!
Bites into you.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
And 7 acid damage
Ooh!
as its weird secreting fluids drop onto
Ew.
you.
Ew.
That's some gross sap.
Not good soup.
And go ahead and roll me a dex saving throw.
Very bad
Damn.
soup.
I'm gonna try to grab you guys.
I got a... Does a 25 save me?
It do indeed.
Yay!
As this thing tries to grab you in its maw, but you just wedge it open with your arms as it tries to close in on you.
Hmm.
And you are up in the initiative.
Can I get out of here? Can I
Go
get out of your
ahead
DM?
and I mean, if you do run, that would be an opportunity attack.
Orc. Okay, guys, we really should leave.
There's a reason why I'm trying to get out of the water. Or I am out of the water.
Alright, I rabbit hop then if I'm leaving. How much feet will it take me to get out of the water? Can I estimate?
Currently, it'll take you only about 20 feet.
Boy, if only there was an action you could take that doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn. Oh boy. If only.
If only.
Only.
That's... Mm,
Dude, you could disengage.
Disengage if you want, so that way you
Disengage.
can
I
I'm
get
not
step-
trying
I
to
step
give
of
you
the
guys
wind.
the answers to your problem.
I step of
But-
the wind.
Huh?
I step of the wind.
Step of the wind?
Step of the
That's basically step of the wind is free disengage.
Oh. Fuck.
You just have that?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just have that?
Yeah, and I
Casually?
jumped twice. I jumped twice as much for that turn.
You
Hold
can do
on,
that?
guys. I need to check that this guy's not cheating.
No, yeah, you spend a key point to take disadvantage or dash action as a bonus
Oh
action on
my
your turn.
gosh, right.
Oh
You
wait,
can-
And your
rabbit
jump
hop does
distance
exist.
is double.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, rabbit
You know
hop
what? I
exists.
really love being a monk because these abilities that I have, I would have
Wait a
like
second! Yeah!
if I
monk
were a
really-
first-time D&D player again, I would assume that I already have these abilities, but I have them as a monk.
Oh my
That's
I
god.
love
so
that.
funny.
That's funny. So yeah,
Yeah.
Rabbit Hop and Step of the Wind are both kind of like disengage stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he can just he can say, I don't like this situation. and leave."
Adios.
Bye.
That's
Huh.
nuts. Okay.
So yeah, you can either Step of the Wind or Rabbit Hop. You have 3 of those, so like
I'll step in the wind.
Step of the Wind. You don't want to keep your key points.
If there was any
I have a
time
lot, so
Okay.
to use the key points, this would be a good time.
Fair.
As goodbye.
I was forgetting how the fuck monks work.
goodbye,
Like
y'all.
as soon as he said key points, I'm like, oh yeah, some monks have that. It's kind of crazy.
Me forgetting what the fuck it does. Also, I thought Rabbit Hop was just like you can jump really high. That's what I thought it was.
No.
It's kind of like a smaller version of Step of the Wind.
All right.
Step of the Wind.
you like you're holding this thing's maw open, and then you get ready with your legs, and then you push off as it closes, and almost surprisingly closes too fast, and like you know when a dog like closes its jaw too fast, and you know it hurts itself. Yeah, that's what this thing just did as it plummets into the water as you bounce, backflip, and rabbit hop your way to the shore, I guess.
Hit and run, hit and run.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next up in the initiative, Aura.
Hmm. I want
You are
out
s-
of the, I
Yeah.
want out of the water.
You gonna disengage?
Out of the water.
I am under
Yeah,
the water.
Izangi. And no one's near it, right?
Nope.
Okay. Still gonna shoot it. I'm not gonna shoot it. That's a 13.
That does not hit. Just misses.
That's my turn.
And as you guys all make it out of the water, and you see this creature is almost looking around, almost like it's kind of lost its prey.
Mhm.
And you see the arms and the tentacles just go kind of searching through the water.
It's me in the middle of the night trying to find my phone.
And as they search, the rest of you that just joined on land see this big creature that you saw come out of the tree, and it wasn't this big before, but its branches seem to be growing out of it and lifting it up. And would you guys like to keep your last initiative?
Um,
Here,
sure.
Um,
I'll
um,
keep
um,
mine.
All right.
I shall.
I feel like I'm
Cool.
just gonna get a lower roll if I do.
Or I'll walk away, but I'm assuming they'll want to keep it.
Yeah, it's a spicy initiative.
Cool. Alrighty.
Also, you never know, Bobbert. You could roll again, and it could be higher.
I could get a nat 1,
You right?
which is more likely. So,
With you? Yeah,
mhm.
Knowing past statistics? Probably.
it happens.
All right. As you see, Kay is pretty much holding this thing back with her big machine. as its branches are almost like spewing out of its arms, and you see that it has grown 4 arms. And there's just its bark that's spewing out of it, growing and pushing her back. Almost like it's trying to push her into the water.
She's under the water.
And no, she's being pushed towards the water.
Oh.
She will be under the water.
And you all see Phoebus essentially cast a spell. Seems like a firebolt hit into this thing. And you see it light on fire. Nice. And as it kind of makes a squealing sound as it's hit, it kind of backs off from them a little bit. And next in the initiative, Rosalie.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
So they're still in the water, right? Or not?
They're not in the water. They didn't land in the water. They kind of glided over to the land by the end of their drop.
Got you. And this tree thing, is that on land or in the water?
That is on land.
Okay, cool. I shall witch bolt it if it's within. Fuck, how far is this? How far are they from us?
They're about 30 feet from you.
Solid, I can do it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna witch bolt the treant. Alright, so that's gonna end up being a 17.
That hits.
Hey! Where's my witch bolt stuff? Hey! That's gonna be a 6 damage lightning.
Nice.
Actually, wait, do I want to do this at a higher level? I'm gonna do it at a higher level, so it's gonna be 6 plus... Oh! So that's a 17.
6 plus 17?
So, no, it's plus 11, so it's 17
Oh.
total.
My god, okay. Like,
How the
Jesus,
fuck did I
that
manage
is-
to do that with a
it's
D12?
capable of that?
Don't know.
Nice. Because it's a D12. That's a
Yeah,
good die.
it is a good die.
Alrighty. Next up is this walking tree. As it takes that damage and it looks back at you, Rosalie. And
The Lorax hates my ass.
going to
How funny would it be if I channeled Divinity in Nature's Wrath on these trees?
What does Nature's Wrath do?
I'll read it in a second. Go ahead.
Okay.
does a 21 hit.
You know, maybe.
Anyone?
Alrighty. Rosalie, you take 11 slashing as it touches the ground near it, and you see this branch fly out of the larger tree near you, and almost in this straight, sharp branch reach out and cut into you.
No.
And that will be the end of its turn.
Oh, I should probably roll a wisdom save for the Witch Bolt concentration in a second. It drops, so...
Oh, so you lost it?
Yeah, it was an
Okay.
8. It was...
I was waiting for like the response to what it was,
Yeah,
and
it
then I
was-
didn't realize that spell
It
comment
was
was like
it was an
yeah.
8, yeah, and I lost it. Sorry.
Oh, tough. Next up is Bobbert.
Away! It is me! I do the things on the land. So she just punched the Lorax or something. Sorry, I'm in the other tab of doing my homework. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. She hit it with a witch bolt,
Okay, is this
and then
the
it
big...
hit her with a branch.
Oh, this is a big tree fucker. Damn. Okay. So I don't think shooting it with the normal revolver will do anything. You know what would be very silly? If I
Yes.
cast Scorching Ray
Ooh.
on the
Oh,
tree
shit.
with my 2 spell slots.
Oh.
You guys think it's worth?
Why
Right.
would it not?
Yeah,
Worth?
I think so.
Okay.
Why would
Casting,
it not?
because I might get 3 nat 1s.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Because
Scorching
I'm
Ray, you
playing-
get
I'm
3
playing-
beams.
I'm playing Bobbert. Did you forget?
forget Bobbert, turn goblin.
I see.
Sorry, Chadblin.
Chadblin.
Believe in the Chaplain.
You're right. No more Bobbert, only Chadblin. Let's cast 3 Scorching Rays. Alright, for the first one, modded 20. I love getting
Oh,
modded 20. Please
That
keep
is-
this in mind because I have to. Hang on, do I have to hear it? No, I just make this full screen. Okay. Second Scorching Ray. Oh, I love getting a 24. What about
That
you? Third Scorching Ray. Ooh, 25.
That
I
Yo,
love getting
Chaplain, the way
Chad-
to go.
Chadblin.
Chadblin all day.
Chaplain all day.
And for the damage, okay, 7 fire damage plus 7 fire damage plus 9 fire damage.
Good fire damage.
Damn. Chaplain for the
Oof.
win.
Chadblin.
Bobbert, you go ahead. Or is there anything to this spell for Bobbert?
Oh yeah, because I always have flavor for everything. I don't know, I didn't really think
The first
about
time
it.
we're using
I don't know. I've never seen Bobbert use an attack spell
True.
I mean, besides Shocking Grasp, which
Well, yeah.
just-
besides Shocking Grasp.
which I've decided to play versus the welding tool. Um, I don't know. I'm sure there's some tool that does
Treat it like
fire.
darts.
What's that like? Really like? I know there's like a smaller flamethrower, like
Blowtorch?
you knew for blowtorch. I think it'd be cool if it was just like a blowtorch, but it's big. And
A lightsaber?
no, I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm
A
sorry.
blowtorch, but big?
No.
That's a lightsaber.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something on the spot.
You're trying to
I'll be
think of
sick
something that
being
shoots out
searching
water.
around.
You know what? Let's just make it fire gun, another gun.
A bigger gun?
Let's just do a gun,
A big gun.
fire gun,
Fire gun.
fire gun,
Big gun goes pew pew pew.
Laser
Everybody
gun of
pisses off.
sorts. Yeah.
laser. You're right. Laser guns, poggers, still laser.
Bobbert pulls out something you guys have never fucking seen. And it hits this thing for some big damage as it lights ablaze. Bobbert, go ahead and roll me a d6.
I'm scared because that's a 3. It's
As you do 3 more damage.
Hey!
Woo! Okay, Now from far away, I shall use my cannon.
Be my guest.
Your force
Do I get advantage because it's on fire?
You do not get advantage because it's on fire.
You tried, buddy.
Why?
Why did you roll?
Yeshua, are you lying to us?
Wait, what? Oh, I must have like
You misclicked?
I must have rested my hand on
On the mouse?
what's it called? Yeah. My touch
Nah, guys.
pad.
Nah. I just got a nat 20. He's gaslighting.
Insight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well.
I got a 17. I don't know shit.
You don't have any pluses to insight?
I
Bro.
do. Still 17.
Nah, I mean in real life.
Oh. No.
Alright. What does the ballista do, damage?
Well, it's 14 to hit.
Of
Oh.
course.
I believe. Oh wait, no, that's the other one. A 14 just does not hit.
Oh. Okay, that's all
That's
I can do.
misses.
Sam.
It's so sad.
As this thing gets increasingly angry, and you after you shooting these fucking laser bolts at it, and you fire this cannon, and it brings all four of its arms forward, and you see it catches this fucking cannonball.
Oh no.
And as it spins in its hands, you see a slight like burning as it slows down, and then it looks at you, Bobbert, with anger.
Mm. It's gonna throw it back. Not in the good way.
It's funny, and it also sucks, because it seems like they'd be changing their target after something else hits it. Unfortunately for me, my turn's right before this thing. So guess who's its target every time if that's the case?
Mm-hmm.
And next in the initiative, you see the big mech suit K rile up her suit as it seems to rev forward, and she pushes at it as it looks back at you, Bobbert, and you see its big metal fist go flying into its face.
Wow.
And
Good show.
nice. That hits. And that's good damage. Cool. And as she hits it with this big fist, you see through this open window, she pulls out a gat.
She pulls out
And
a
she tries to point blank shoot this thing. And yeah, that just hits. Wow. Max damage. And as she fires a bullet into its face, you guys see that it does have a head. It's almost very, very humanoid-like. And as she fires into its face, like the bullet goes flying through one of its eyes. And the bark just pulls off and leaves one side of its face intact. As it is getting really messed up.
Way.
Next in the initiative, Yeshua.
Oh yeah, I forgot I disengaged. Hold on.
You disengage the plants.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
plants are
okay.
gone. It's
Oh, I
just
thought I
this.
disengaged the whole thing.
No.
Like all of a sudden I was out of
You
the
were just
hole.
gone.
You see, that's how like it's worded, so I can understand that because
Yeah.
that's what I thought was the thing, but no.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll attack then, like normal.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Okay. Where did I put the dice? Oh, there it is.
I want to remind you, and to all of our listeners out there, disengaging and fleeing is an option for combat. It is an option that most people do not take.
Indeed, it is.
Shove is also an option. But you don't see me using that.
Does a 23 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about modded 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about
Get his ass.
how about modded 20 again?
Bro, who is this guy?
It's Yeshua, that's who.
You got a personal
Okay.
vendetta against the Fey King right now. I feel like we all have a personal vendetta against the Fey King.
That's
Now
the
that
goal.
I say that.
28 damage.
That's the goal.
Damn.
28 damage. Wow. Wow. Ooh.
Rawr.
Ooh. Wow.
Rawr. XD.
Oh.
I
Okay.
nuzzle.
Shut up.
Oh, you are?
What?
Okay.
You know what? I can work with that.
It don't get better than this.
What?
Yeshua. After that, and you go to town on this thing. Each
I go
fist
ham.
landing against its body and blowing off
I
complete
go
chunks
pound
of
town.
bark.
Well,
You see it backs up, and as it gets near the tree, you see it gets lower, and its branches that are
Ooh.
holding it up begin to enroot in the floor.
That's not good.
And when it does, you see it essentially just stays prone.
Done.
It is not stunned,
Oh.
and anything else you would like to do?
I take. Can I take a swig of a drink in my pocket?
what?
Did you like booze?
I don't know. I mean,
Did you use your bonus action?
yeah.
No.
Damn. We're gonna die, you guys.
All right. Next in the initiative is Aura. Aura,
I
this
just got back. What?
yeah, I'll explain it. This tree monster is about to die, it seems like, and Yeshua went to town on it, and it seems to, in desperation, have enrooted itself next to the larger tree with all the hanging people on it next to you.
Don't.
I am shoot.
No,
No?
I don't know.
I am
Alrighty.
shoot.
Roll the hit.
That's a
it's connected to
26.
the tree.
A 26
It's
does hit, but
Yesh is
would you
next
like...
to it?
What?
Is Yesh next to it?
Maybe.
Probably about
Alright, cool.
5 feet.
Neck attack. Very mediocre neck attack.
What do you say, Robert?
Sneak.
Sneak.
22 piercing and 7 fire.
But yeah,
Alrighty.
I feel like killing this thing is gonna
And
find the tree.
as you fire into it, and that bullet sears into its body, Aura, you see that it lights on fire for a second, and then its roots begin to regrow over that spot of contention
How do the bodies look?
as you see up above one of the people that's engulfed by these roots begins to scream.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the roots. Got it.
And let them plummet.
That's a good idea.
I'll catch them.
Okay.
I'm strong. I think.
Strong.
Right? I'm strong-ish.
It's
I have
strong.
14.
Anything
strength.
else you would like to do?
You're a herbo.
Hide.
Alrighty.
For a 22.
Yep.
Nice.
Go ahead and use the tree as rotation. Next in the initiative, you guys see Fivis. You guys see Fivis still on top of Kay's Strider. Kind of goes, okay, no more attacking the tree guy. And goes, it's all right. Let's just try and do what we can without attacking it. Try and help the people that are in its grasp. Yes. And you see Fivis begins to like get up as he's talking, and he's like rooting around in his bag, and he pulls out these boots that he begins putting on frantically. And as he finishes talking, he hops off of the mech, and he goes running towards this tree, and you see him run up the tree. And as he does, he goes, I'll cut them down! You just catch them!
Okay.
And as it seems like you guys are shortly out of combat, I'll allow you to switch your focus over.
Mm-hmm.
Catch.
As Fivis is essentially going up with this small dagger that he has, and he's cutting branches. And as he's up there, you hear him yelling Willow's name and asking people if they've seen Willow. And as he cuts them down, I'll have all of
Do we have a
you.
blanket?
Do you?
Do we have a blanket, any one of us? So maybe we
In
can
real
just get a
life,
corner
or
and just kind of.
oh,
Yes, in real life.
Do I have...
I mean, if you have like any type of cloth that's in a magnitude, I might allow that too.
Nope.
I only have my
I
clothes.
have ball bearings.
That's not what we need.
Balls.
That's not what I said.
Fivis has climbed up the tree with some boots, and he is now about to cut people down from the tree. And he's told you guys not to.
Do any of you know what a cradle is? In terms of like gymnastics?
A
No.
cradle in terms of gymnastics?
It's
No.
a way of catching people. When the two bases will essentially almost lace arms to catch the person when they come down, so it spreads the weight between two people.
How
I mean,
far
sure. I
apart
was
is
just gonna
it?
have you guys roll a
Yeah.
group, strength check,
That's fair.
or yeah. I was just gonna have you guys do that,
Okay.
and you can flavor it and say that that's the plan.
That's what's going on, yeah.
I have thieves' tools. I don't know what's happening, but I'm here.
Go ahead and roll a group athletics check.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
Hey, that's good.
Oh.
14.
Oh my
21.
god. 21?
Hey!
That's a 9.
Well, thank God it's
Nice.
group.
Oh my god. Shorty
Which was
squad.
a nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So say all of them, not at the same time.
9.
9,
21?
21,
21?
9, 21, 21.
Yeah.
14.
Cool. 14.
Yee.
And or you can't skirt past that.
What?
What was the number on the?
Oh yeah, Aura did get a nat 1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a 1 on the die.
But it's fine because it's a group thing, and that's a pool.
Yeah.
Say that's about an average of 15. Alright.
It didn't, that's why I said it.
Falls through
You
Aura's
guys?
arms into the shorty squad.
You guys go ahead and squat up, put your arms together,
Shorty squad doing some work.
and begin to catch people as they fall from the tree. And as they fall, and meet your guys' group, all of these people seem to be incapacitated to some degree, but still kind of murmuring to themselves. Not exactly in a trance, but definitely screwed with to
Do
some
they look
some
stable
degree.
though? Like,
They look stable.
okay.
They don't look like healable
Mhm.
kind of pain. They just look drained.
Got you.
Mm.
I was trying to
That's
see if
just
I could
sneaky.
spare the dying, some of them, like if they were there, but if not, then
Mhm.
no need to worry about that.
And as you guys slowly make it around the tree, I'll say about 6-7 minutes in, and that tree creature hasn't moved since then, as it's still attached to the tree. And from what you can tell, it seems to be regrowing more wood. But as you all focus in on saving the rest of the people in this chance that you have, this moment,
I did want to ask, actually,
yes,
is there, because this is like the central hub, is what it seems like, right? Of the island.
seems like the heart of the forest.
Yeah. Is there any hints of corruption now that we're down here and we're closer up to the tree, like that we can see?
Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Hell yeah! So that's gonna be a modded 20.
Rosalie, it's not like you get a hint of the corruption. The thing about it is, you feel sources of that odd magic.
Mhm.
You feel sources of that odd chaos in the corruption. But for some reason, you feel a change. You feel like it's almost evolved. Like it's a smarter, more focused imperative. And as you feel this around, you definitely can tell that it is coming from the sea. And that around you is the seawater that has poured in. And you can feel its presence all around you, yes. But it's not this threatening, chaotic, angry, like energy anymore. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's more focused. And almost like the chimeras, you remember back to when the sea essentially harbored something that allowed for that area or that place to be infected, or a good place to settle down and spread its will. And as you realize that, you all hear an echoing voice in the cavern. And who are you to enter my forest
What the hell was that?
unannounced?
I turn around.
You look around. Who
Truly
is this?
rude creatures you are.
Creatures.
And as you all still helping Fivis cut down these people. You see Fivis stop, and you see him drop his knife, and it comes plummeting down, and it like lands in the dirt next to you, Rosalie.
Wait.
And you look up, and there's just utter fear on his face. As you all see at the corner of this cavern, at the edge, at the walls, there is this branch-like vine that's growing down the side of it. And as it grows down the side of it, it climbs almost. As you see someone standing atop. You see the image of a dryad, a fully encased plant life being that has these glowing yellow eyes. As you see, she has these softer features as she gets closer, but her eyes tell a totally different story, as you can only see rage. And as she approaches, this is a large cavern, and she is not exactly fast approaching. Would you guys like to do anything?
Uh,
I might just hold an action. That's it.
And what are you doing with my captives? That are rightfully here to give their souls back to us.
Not willingly, it seems.
But why should that matter? We are the force that births you, the force that makes you possible. I am what you pull apart to make your home, make your fancy machines. And now it is time to give back. Give me back what's rightfully mine.
vegan's worst nightmare.
Is it so bad to just want to go home? And as she says that, you see this bark grows from her feet and begins to stretch over her. As you see, she says, just want to go home. And as she says that, her angry features almost soften, almost in a sad tone. And this is a fairly shorter person, or like humanoid form. Seems about 5'2", maybe. But like
Not that short.
with I just mean this isn't a like intimidating tall woman type thing that I definitely was imagining. And as this bark grows over her face,
Silently raging in
it
my
turns
chair.
back. It turns back to an expression of rage as she goes, "And you will not stop me." And this bark engulfs her face. and you see those glowing eyes behind them. As I will have you all either roll initiative or call it for the night.
Ooh.
Can we do both? Cause
Yeah, I'm
so we
like,
have it
let's do
prepped up.
both of them.
So we have it prepped
Or
up for next
bowl.
time. Because
Indeed.
yeah, it'd be easier that way.
Yeah.
I love getting a 7. I love it when my dice roll from a 15 to a 5. Ooh,
No, you don't.
I could have had a 17. But no,
Speaking of
just a
17,
I hate
So
you.
rude.
I'm gonna
sorry, I'm
bite
joking.
you.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna bite
I was
you.
joking.
And
It's still
it's
17,
gonna-
but I'm
it's gonna
teasing.
be
Please.
painful. And I'm gonna be scary at 5'2" 3/4.
Had
All right, a
It's gonna be
17 and a 7.
so cool.
Ora.
Initiative for next time.
Oh, negative. Wow. 16.
Nice.
Yeesh.
Time to kill God.
I got
No,
a
it's just quiet.
13.
I
A
wish.
15?
A 13.
13.
13.
Yes.
Coolio.
Solid.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before we call it for the night?
Cry.
Should I switch to flamethrower, fellas?
Flammenwerfer.
You think the Flammenwerfer? You think using can I use a spell slot to switch the Flammenwerfer, DM? Is that a thing I can do?
I'll allow that.
Okay. Then okay. Yeah, level 1 spell slot to switch to flamethrower.
Coolio.
Solid.
And it looks super cool and amazing.
Alrighty.
Message Phoebus, just be like, do you mind if we kill her? Like, would you be mad?
Oh yeah, because it's like your mama or something, right?
Yes!
I was joking. I know. I have to figure out how to do this non-lethally.
Oh, looks at flamethrower.
And as you guys all ready for the fight ahead of you, Summer, riding the branches, burst forth to attack. And that'll be the end of our session for tonight.
Ooh. Oh.
Like,
Bro just left.
damn.
Zam.
My work is done. My people need me.
And I do know it was mentioned last session, I think. The idea for this campaign was a campaign after a campaign.
Yes.
So yeah, technically there were other players before you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait until I see.
Yes. I thought this was a known fact.
Also thought it was.
Yeah,
But
I thought y'all knew this.
I know, it's just,
I
maybe just
forgot.
hiding it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to kill someone's favorite NPC along the way.
Oh god.
I am probably
yeah.
going to disappear.
Go to bed.
Oh, honk
I
shoe.
can't. I have 3 hours before I can sleep. I'm just gonna play games and hope they wake me up.
You did that so gay. So real.
It's okay, we're all gay, except for me, friend. Hey Brandon,
No.
are you the choking straight?
Yeah. Always
Yeah.
have been. Always will, I guess.
I forgot there was like this thing, right? There was this thing that it was said that every D&D party has to have all queer players and one token straight dad. Like that's just one token straight man. Like And the token straight man is usually the DM.
It is what it is. And the second thing man has to try and understand. As they make different NPCs and characters to make you guys happy.
Okay.
You make us
I think I'm lucky though, because men are hot sometimes, you know?
You know?
Oh, but I'm straight.
You make us happy,
Oh,
but,
but
we
no
are never
homo.
satisfied.
When you're homo.
Men are hot, but no homo.
Men be sizzly, juicy, and steamy, but no homo.
Sometimes men have fat titties, but no homo.
Oh, true.
Men be hot as fuck all the